Mr. Crockett. He had another
Oh, I'm sure.
for you.
He's got diarrhea of the mouth. Yes.
He has a theory of why Jim Crockett Promotions went out of business. Let's play that clip, producer Steve.
Any final thoughts for your dad before we let him go? I got a few questions for Karen that I want to get through here too.
You know, the whole no, I appreciate him jumping on here. I really do. Just I guess the big picture of this all is that this is a business, and Conrad's done a wonderful job. Ric Flair's last match, and even down to the URL, RicFlairsLastMatch.com. But Conrad, to me, and kind of the disappointing part of all of it was, at the end of the day, I think if we could bring Jim Crockett out of the grave and ask him, what was your fatal mistake? I believe, and I'll get Dad's comments on this, I actually believe Jim Jr. would say, I'm out of business, and I went out of business because I believed in Ric Flair. I think Rick doesn't have a business bone in his body, doesn't think about others, a lot of hype. I don't want to see Conrad get sucked up into that Ric Flair tunnel, and I see it happening. Dad, would you say, and I mean, look, you've been in business, real estate, wrestling, car dealerships, buying and selling land, road water, and so just all that kind of stuff. What would you say to the point that, do you think Flair put...
There you go. I'm out of business because I believed Ric Flair. What do you think of that, Rick?
I'm laughing. Them going out of business certainly didn't have anything to do with me. Did David?
Let me.
David.
I've got it. I've got it.
No, we don't want to talk about people that aren't here, but
correct.
Well, no, let me. We were in business.
No,
it was the golden age of wrestling because of Ric Flair.
No,
we didn't go out.
I'm not even taking credit for that. I'm just going to say, without talking about anybody who's in the grave now, David and I were doing just great in Charlotte when Jimmy and Dusty took the company to Dallas. And bought Phil Watts territory that they already owned. And that's the guy's honest truth. And what would Jerry Jarrett know about promoting wrestling in one town? That's not a promotion. That's a one-horse pony. and the one that's really the easy home run. Why would Jeff Jarrett get involved with a chicken shit show like this if it wasn't making him more relevant than anything he's ever done in his entire career? Jeff will be more famous on Sunday night, win, lose, or draw, than he's ever been during Hall of Fame inductions, NWA, what they call NWA phony title runs, the whole thing. He will be more relevant. It's getting more attention now, this will probably be. I think by the time it's all done, and I hope that when it's over, no matter whether we're in the hospital or not, we can shake hands. I think this could possibly be the biggest last hurrah for both Jeff and I. But I'm ready to go to the hospital. I don't know if he is. He's got young kids and everything else. I don't. And that's just the way I feel about it. And you guys know me. The guys he's talking about, the Briscoes and the Funks and them, he never wrestled them. He wouldn't know anything about him. I wrestled him for a living for an hour every night. So he's talking about people he never wrestled. He never wrestled Harley Race. Google it. He never wrestled Jack Briscoe, Terry, or Dory Funk. And you just mentioned again the guy who won the title. Well, I don't know who the guy is. And I'm a wrestler. Pretty well known. So I think I am anyway.
You know, for Jeff and his dad to have to bring up Jim Crockett Promotions
Desperate.
to talk about, come on. Well, they want me to put on tights and get in the ring. Yeah, they're just trying to find excuses for this and that.
Dave, don't even justify it. They're getting the biggest rub of their life, both of them.
Small people.
Biggest rub of their entire life.